flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it?
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
At the throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I'm going back to you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
10.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Rimlet.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs,
2nd and 5 now. Carr. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Carr to throw on second down. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. His throw caught at about the 5.
Carr's pass.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. Now a give, right side. Muhammad. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yard line.
56, right there. 56.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
His kick is
well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here. Mahomes.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
He's coming. We got double up.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Squeeze, double up. 24 is the mic. Watch the slant. Check three.
Easy. Let's get it.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
4th down.
24 is the mic. Get the ball. 24 is the mic. Watch the run. 24 is the mic. Watch the pass. 24 is the mic. They can't hang with us.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cleveland Ferrell. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Muhammad. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
The ball carrier.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Chiefs nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second and a couple, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Corey Littleton. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
It's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Raekwon
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Ball carrier.
That second down play nets a -4.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
54, right there. 54 Mike. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Carr now on first down. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
24 is the mic. I got it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Attack!
24 is the mic. Double dog. That's the way. 24 is the mic. I got you, son. 24 is the mic.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. They still can't get him. And an incomplete pass.
Mahomes on the
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Okay, CD, second quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are, because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
6-18.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be second down.
2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And that is incomplete. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Mahomes is going to run the option left, and he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
24 is the mic. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Now Mahomes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic.
Now here's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Maurice Hurst able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
23-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
24 is the mic.
Come on, let's go. Say 15, 15, 15.
24 is the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up third.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
The offense retains possession.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Right there. 54.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Corey Littleton. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
15. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Muhammad. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 43.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 37. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
A gain of 9 yards and a Raider first down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Caught on the right side by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. To throw again. Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 26.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
His kick is
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
And the Las Vegas.
Now a quick throw out line to Ruggs. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
18-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete.
3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 30.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Chiefs. First down.
Eluding the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing his car on third down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching, and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Attack, attack! Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Cut, cut, cut! Mike.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
No, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check, check. Football's the Mike. Mike's football.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And one more time, that's Watkins. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
Is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Raiders 42. Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.